So my name's Rob Page. I'm a writer and a publisher. I'm here. I've been on these marches every Saturday, with a couple of exceptions, for 26 weeks. I'm here for a number of reasons. My wife's Palestinian. My kids are half Palestinian. That's kind of irrelevant. I've been passionate about the rights of Palestinians for decades. I publish short stories. I publish writers from all over the world, and I believe in equality. I thought Home believed in equality, so we're here outside Home today protesting the cancellation of a Palestinian writers' event, which we partly organised with other Palestinian writers. We were going to put on a reading of different Palestinian poetry and a diary, extracts from a diary of the current genocide written by Atef Abu Saif. The event was going to feature Maxine Peake, Carmilla Shamsi, Shamshad Khan, and the actor Kingsley Ben-Adir, who was going to play Atef and read his extracts. It was cancelled after one email, it would seem, from one organisation. We were told that they received hundreds of emails. We were never shown the emails. We were never shown the nature of the allegations. We were not consulted or given the opportunity to even know what was being alleged against us. What was being alleged against us was complete libel. It was completely libelous, and we will be taking legal action if we can afford to. But yeah, the event was cancelled. The only surprise in all of this, obviously, it's part of a wider strategy of silencing and scaring other arts venues and art spaces into not platforming Palestinian voices or Palestinian points of view. There seems to be an exception, a Palestinian exception to freedom of speech, a Palestinian exception to all kinds of human rights. If you go into Home's offices, which I had the pleasure of doing this week, trying to salvage this event, on the left there is a large 6-foot-high poster, a printout of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Arts organisations everywhere claim they believe in human rights, they believe in freedom of expression, they believe in equality, they believe in the kind of Arts Council friendly version of equality, which they call diversity. They believe in lots of things. They love to signal their values. However, when push comes to shove, the larger organisations, the more high-profile organisations that get attacked and bullied by the Zionist lobby, they get nervous instantly. They panic and they shut Palestinian events down. They have consistently done it. The Arnolfini in Bristol cancelled 2 Palestinian film festivals. Meanwhile, around the same time, Home was showing a Jewish film festival, which the festival director of said, "Come and support Israel, come and watch these films." So it was weaponised by the festival director of the Jewish Film Festival that was showing here at the time. So it was fine for them to politicise their event, but it's not fine for any Palestinian of any nature to have their event on in a large art space. There seems to be an exception to these glorious, nice, shiny principles of equality and diversity. There's an exception to that, which is, if you're Palestinian, forget about it. You can be. They believe in diversity as long as you don't rock the boat or attempt to redress deep injustices, which the systems themselves, the arts organisations, are sadly indirectly embedded in. So we weren't given an opportunity to see the allegations. We weren't given an opportunity to ask them to even wait and investigate the allegations. Instead, they just cancelled it. They had a couple of meetings. They had a few phone calls with us and one meeting. They said a lot of HR words like duty of care. They claimed it was about safety. They didn't tell us what the allegations were, and they cancelled it, saying there's no such. We are a neutral space, and we are politically neutral, and we believe in politically neutral art. Home and Corner House before it has been a fantastic advocate in the past of radical art, which means political art, and suddenly they backtracked on that, and suddenly they've undermined everything they've ever done, really, and everything that all the art that is currently showing, all the films that are currently showing, are undermined and are tainted by the fact that they ban Palestinians. They're radical, in quotes, until it comes to actually being genuinely radical and saying something really radical like genocide is fucking bad. They're not radical at all. Sadly, they've just shown themselves to be fearful, timid, scared, biddable, afraid, and completely asinine and anodyne. And it's just shocking and heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking for anybody that's ever worked at home. It's heartbreaking for anybody that's ever put on events at home, which I have when it was Corner House. It's utterly heartbreaking, and we can't believe, and we stand in solidarity with the home staff who don't support this either. We feel very terrible for all the artists and all the staff associated and working at home, because we know it's not their decision. It's the corporate decision. It's a decision at a corporate board or CEO level, and it's terrible.